Hello, my name is Lisa Michaud, and I'm a success coach and speaker. I work with high achieving modern women who want to have it all. If you're wondering what I'm talking about having a meaningful career and a fun filled life. And I know it sounds like maybe we can't have it all, but the truth is, it's possible. It's possible for each one of us to have a career, a job, business that lights us up and fires us up, and to still be able to do things like travel, have fun, run half marathons, have families, do arts and crafts, whatever makes us happy. It is possible, and I'm here to show you how to do it. So, there's 3 simple steps to get a fun-filled life and a meaningful career. The first one is it starts with you. You really have to know yourself. To know yourself and know what you most want in the world, I invite you to close your eyes for a minute and imagine that you wake up tomorrow morning and you have your dream life. What are you doing? Who are you spending your time with? What is your day filled with? Where are you living? What are you doing for work? And what does tomorrow look like? What does the next week look like? That's a really powerful place to start to figure out what it is that you really, really want. Second thing that's really important to know with yourself is your values. What's really important to you? A good way to find this out without doing one of those cheesy word circling exercises is ask yourself, where do I spend my time? That's often a good indication of where your values are. Or where do I spend my money? Even better, where do I spend my favorite time? And how is my happiest money spent? That'll be a really great indication of what your values are. I also want you to get clear with yourself. What is it that holds you back? Why don't you have your dream life today? Feel free to think of any excuses you might have, and no matter how real or practical they may seem, I want you to think about all of those and have those in your mind. What are all the things that are practical or mental blocks that are holding you back from where you really want to be? That could also be your saboteur, your ego, that voice in your head that tells you you should just be grateful for what you have, or it's not possible, or who are you to think you can have it all, or that you're just not worth it. Know that all of those voices are okay and normal, and yet they're not serving you. And so I want you to be aware of them and know that we're going to work to get rid of those. So, 1 is it starts with you. Number 2 is it starts with your whole you. I want you to focus on all of you. So often we think that we have to be just one thing, whether it's a great mother or an amazing executive or business person or a marathoner. Whatever it is, know that you can't ever be just one thing. To be your most fulfilled and to have your best life, you need to have many things going for you. I call this multidimensional success. We're multidimensional people, and the more success we have in more than just one area of our life, the happier we're going to be. So I invite you to figure out what multidimensional parts of you are important to who you are, and allow success in one area to flow into others. So some examples, let's say that motherhood is really important to you, but you want your career to be important too. So you can allow those to overlap by inviting your kids to be a part of a come to work day, or showing your kids what it is that you do at work so that they can really understand. Or maybe you feel like the fitness part of your life and health is going really well and work is maybe not so great. Maybe you can invite your colleagues to take part in a 5K run with you, or you can bring in some of your favorite kale chips to share with the group and maybe convert them over from actual chips. Allow that success from one part to spill over into others, and remember that you are one whole you. Number 3 is to get going. You only need to know the first step. I heard once that your dreams die on the second step, and I believe that is so true. If you don't know the second step, you don't know the whole path, that's okay, but you have to at least get going. Figure out what that first step is to getting that meaningful career and the fun-filled life. Maybe it's starting to look for another job. Maybe it's talking to a couple people who already know what they're doing. Maybe it's reading a book you've been waiting to read forever, or maybe working with a coach. Know that you just need that first step, and everything else, the path will become clear as you get moving on it. Feel that fear. Fear is real, it's normal, and if you breathe into it, instead of holding your breath and getting tight, you can actually turn your fear into excitement. It's the exact same emotion, just without breath. Get comfortable with getting uncomfortable. The more you step outside of your comfort zone, the more you're going to grow and be able to create the life that you really, really want. Know that it's probably going to take saying no. Expectations come on us from society, from family, from friends, from colleagues, from bosses. And it's important that we know what our expectations are for ourselves so that we can create that life. So get comfortable getting uncomfortable and get comfortable saying no. Set a few goals for yourself so you know what it is that you want to do. Think about, again, that whole self. Like, what are some of the things that you would do that might make you a better friend or make your health better, or spirituality, community, or work? Continue to focus on all of you because that is super important. The last piece I want to leave you with is to own it. When you show up and claim the life that you want, you actually give other people permission to do it too. And by you going for your dreams, you give other people permission too. I want you to know that it's possible to have it all. It's possible to have meaningful work and a fun-filled career. These steps sound really simple, and they are, but doing them is what makes the difference. They're not all easy. They're not all going to come like this, but if you put the effort in, I know that they'll make a difference for you. Subscribe below, and I'll continue to show you how to make your life a fun-filled life with a meaningful career. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.